Now on CoastTV News.
Toilet paper panic. Some goods are flying off the shelves in fear of a shortage, but some of these fears are overblown and some aren't warranted at all.
Ocean City's newest festival will pack the inlet with big acts, lots of fans, and a late season economic boost.
Pretty at the cost of parking. A beautification effort in Dewey Beach would cut down on space for cars.
This is CoastTV News at 6.
Empty shelves on the coast, dock worker strikes, or panic buying. Good evening, I'm Christina DeRobertis in for Madeline Overturf.
And I'm Charlie Sakaitis. Welcome to our News at 6. We begin tonight with the dock worker strike and its local impacts.
Strikes began 2 days ago, and already we have seen shelves lacking paper products in at least 2 coastal communities. CoastTV News reporter Emma Aiken spoke with shoppers about their concerns for a lack of products on the shelves.
Empty shelves, full carts. Marsha Thurston in Milford says she witnessed panic buying in Walmart.
So when I went into Walmart, I was really surprised to see that there was 0 rows of toilet tissue left on the shelves.
The dock worker strike across the U.S. won't cause major shortages of retail goods if resolved in a few weeks, according to the Associated Press. Redner's shelves also have gaps in the paper product aisle. As the strike continues, the effects are starting to ripple through the local stores. Shoppers are finding empty shelves where things like toilet paper and paper towels usually are. On this day, Jan Finnenfrock from Milford was just doing her usual shopping.
I'm not worried, but with the ports closing, obviously things are going to start dwindling. So yeah, I'm just here to get a few things before they're not here anymore.
Intentional or not, shoppers are clearing out some aisles, one roll at a time. In Milford, I'm Emma Aiken, Coast TV News.
In Millsboro, shoppers we spoke with today also believe that people are panic buying. At BJ's in Millsboro, we saw shoppers filling their carts with paper towels. That's because they tell us the store is completely out of paper toilet paper.
So prepare yourself, that's all I can say. Get out and get it where you can get it. That's where I'm going. I'm on a hunt today. Get water, get your paper towels, get napkins just because you run out of toilet paper. You run out of batteries.
The Dock Workers Union originally asked for a 77% raise over the 6-year contract that they're looking at.
New today, the Delaware Interscholastic Athletic Association has confirmed that they are investigating the Indian River School District football team for appearing in a local television commercial. The commercial in question features Indian River players in full uniform on their football field alongside team staff members. The commercial was 30 seconds long and for Hershey Exteriors. According to state code, student athletes may not participate in an interscholastic sport unless they are considered an amateur in that sport. Now, state regulations also state that students forfeit amateur status if their athletic participation is used to, quote, promote or endorse a commercial product or service on the internet, in a newspaper, radio, television advertisement, or any other form of media or personal appearance, end quote. CoastTV reached out to the Indian River School District about this situation, and public relations specialist David Mall said, quote, "We are aware of a complaint submitted to the DIAA and will cooperate fully with the compliance officer assigned to the case," end quote. CoastTV also reached out to the DIAA and they stated they cannot comment until the investigation is complete.
A proposed ordinance in Dewey to improve beautification of residential areas, but parking in front of homes will take a hit if it passes. CoastTV News reporter Brandon Ferguson is live in Dewey Beach. Brandon, you are where this ordinance would go into effect.
These houses and their front yards could be affected by this ordinance, which involves 25% of green space be moved and property be dedicated to green space, except for one 20 by 18 foot driveway or two 10 by 18 foot driveways. Earlier today, I spoke with the Planning and Zoning Commissioner about the goals of this ordinance.
The intent was to preserve the integrity and the beauty of the North End. We're having a lot of development in the North End here. This change basically allocates some additional square footage in the front yard so that, and provides details around how it should be planted, how it should be maintained, so to preserve that look and feel of the north end.
I also spoke with people that live here in Dewey Beach that fall on both sides of this ordinance. One side saying houses could look better, and the other saying this could be government overreach. In Dewey Beach, Brandon Ferguson, Coast TV News.
And this is going to bring us right into our Coast TV poll tonight. We want to know, what do you think about people parking in their yard? Let's take a look at the updated results from earlier this evening.
Well, it looks like not a huge change from earlier, but most people saying it's an eyesore. They're not a fan of people parking in their front yard. Some people, though, say it's not a problem. A few think it's convenient, and some even say it could hurt property value.
Now, if you haven't voted yet, you can still do that. We're going to run this poll a few more times this evening. You can go to CoastTV.com or use the Coast TV mobile app. We'll show you updated results on Coast TV News at 11. Let's take a live look into the Lewis area right now. Look at that gorgeous sunset happening at the moment. You can see that pink sky. Our meteorologist right now, Chris Mastrobuono, joins us. Chris, what does the weather tell you?
Hey there, Charlie. Well, it is telling me it is very nice out there. We had a beautiful day. We had a bit more in the way of cloud cover to start, but we cleared out pretty nicely. Temperatures, we hit 76 in Georgetown. We saw 77 in Salisbury, 75 Ocean City, and 75 in Cambridge. We continue to see that east wind. Temperatures cooling off into the 60s there along the coast, as well as further inland. We're still at 72 in Seaford. And as I mentioned, clear skies throughout most of the coastal plain, and we are seeing weak high pressure building in, pretty dry throughout much of the eastern half of the country. Here's a live look into Rehoboth. Beautiful shot there with that easterly flow, 69 degrees, dew point 61. It's going to be a pleasant and dry evening, rain-free, partly cloudy skies, temperatures falling to around 65 by around 10. Could see some fog develop into the overnight. We'll talk more about your Friday forecast as well as a beautiful first weekend of October. I'll break it all down in my full forecast here in a few minutes. Christina?
Thanks, Chris. Well, the first ever country calling kicks off tomorrow in Ocean City. Guitars, cowboy hats, and money will flow into the coastal town. With 25 different artists and 3 stages set up in the inlet parking lot, this weekend's concert is completely sold out, a stunning 55,000 tickets in all. Ocean City's Tourism and Business Development Director says this is an economic win for the town.
You know, we're very excited for our businesses to stay open. And again, this is a great opportunity to showcase Ocean City. It's not only just the weekend event, this is an opportunity to get people to come back either for a vacation or potentially to live, work, and play.
With Country Calling saddling up for tomorrow, businesses are ready to lasso some more sales thanks to this late season event.
Dagsboro drivers need to be prepared for some nighttime lane closures. On DE20 or Main Street and Iron Branch Road, there will be some nighttime closures between the hours of 9 p.m. and 5 a.m. starting on Tuesday, October 15th. The reason for the closure is for DelDOT to install and activate a new traffic signal with pedestrian facilities and Iron Branch Road to improve intersection safety and operations, and exclusive left turn lanes will also be installed. This will last through the end of 2024.
According to the Delaware Department of Elections in Sussex County, Delawareans who wish to vote in the November 5th general election must register by Saturday, October 12th at 11:59 p.m. To be eligible, you must be a U.S. citizen, must live in Delaware, and you must be at least 18 years old by Election Day. You can register at a Department of Elections office in Wilmington, Dover, or Georgetown, or online. And for some more information, you can head to CoastTV.com.
New in Milford, this year's homecoming parade will see a slight change in their usual way of doing things. The parade generally goes down Walnut Street and starts at the Milford Middle School, but due to construction and other events in the area, the route has been changed to go down Lover's Lane. Kevin Block works in Milford and says while some might be upset about this, hey, the show must go on.
For me, I don't see that it's the end of the world. I think we have a lot more things going on in the world right now than worried about a parade route change. I think everybody will adjust and adapt, and life will go on and everything will be fine.
The fun will kick off at 5:30 p.m. at the Mispillian Elementary School and end at the Briggs Stadium ahead of the big Friday night football game.
Are you having a rough week? Well, cheer up with a weekly dose of local good news from Coast TV with personal features, fun things to do each weekend, and more. Sign up now for free at coasttv.com/sign up and get your weekly dose of joy directly to your inbox on Friday. And we're just getting started here tonight.
The Indian River Inlet School District having their first ever community festival. Details to come.
Live look into Milford, sun setting at 6:40 as we continue to lose daylight. Those days getting shorter, but it will be a beautiful evening with temperatures falling into the 60s. Partly cloudy skies. We'll talk more about a very dry forecast coming up.
But first, horses to help vets in therapy. We'll show you how one Sussex County program is helping those who served readjust to civilian life. We'll be back in just 60 seconds.
Welcome to the brand new Baths by Spicer Brothers showroom. Experience the future of bathroom remodeling. Baths by Spicer Brothers is Delmarva's exclusive BCI Elite dealer, offering more selections, styles, and colors, including options like the laser etched tile pattern system. Made in the USA, built for beauty and performance, our baths are durable, mold resistant, and guaranteed for life.
With no money down, no interest, and no payments until 2026, you have no reason to wait.
Call Baths by Spicer Brothers today because you deserve the best.
I would never take a tax credit that I wasn't entitled to.
Angela Brooks took tax deductions she did not qualify for.
Brooks improperly took advantage of tax breaks she did not qualify for.
Brooks claimed a homestead tax break for a townhouse she rented.
Brooks is accused of improperly claiming senior citizens tax breaks.
She used multiple methods, which she was not qualified for, to save thousands of dollars.
No, I don't believe I'm above the law.
Maryland's Future is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Readjusting to civilian life after serving your country, it isn't easy, and as Zakia Jennings shows us, not everybody's journey is the same.
Lucia Lombardi guides her horse to stand next to her. She's part of the Southern Delaware Therapeutic Riding Veteran Program. SDTR provides therapy to children and adults with disabilities. But here, your therapist is a horse. Located in Milton, this organization has worked with people with disabilities since 1988. Now, they're helping veterans. Lombardi served in the U.S. Army and did 3 tours in Afghanistan. Now, she shares her experience to help build the program to its full potential.
My other insight was the fact that basically finding horses in a PTSD program with horses saved my life. And I know that we can touch other veterans out there.
SDTR's program director, Kelly Boyer, says this program is about serving those who served our country.
Another reason that we wanted to start the vet program was to offer a place of community and support to the veterans that are in this area, and also learn with the horse about themselves and gain confidence and skills of learning how to deal with their stress too in everyday life.
Lombardi encouraged vets not to let their fear hold them back.
Don't not come to the program because you're afraid of horses. Still come because you never know what could happen. Because we were all afraid to go into war and we still did it.
At the end of the program, vets will be able to show their family and friends the skills they've learned.
For any vet looking for a safe place where they can be themselves and be completely accepted, SDTR is your place to go. They're offering 2 sessions with their horses, and no worries if you end up missing this session or the one in October, they're offering a full 8-week program in January. In Milton, I'm Zakia Jennings, Coast TV News.
This morning's weather forecast courtesy of Baths by Spicer Brothers, a Delmarva tradition for over 20 years.
Welcome to the brand new Baths by Spicer Brothers showroom. Experience the future of bathroom remodeling. Baths by Spicer Brothers is Delmarva's exclusive BCI Elite dealer, offering more selections, styles, and colors, including options like the laser etched tile pattern system. Made in the USA, built for beauty and performance, our baths are durable, mold resistant, and guaranteed for life.
With no money down, no interest, and no payments until 2026, you have no reason to wait.
Call Baths by Spicer Brothers today because you deserve the best.
At Precision Exteriors, caring is our cause and community is a big part of everything we do.
Habitat's partnership with Precision Exteriors has been incredible. They come out, they get everything done quickly, efficiently, and they leave no nail left behind when they're cleaning up and they're done.
Choose Precision Exteriors for your next home improvement project. Roofing, siding, gutters, and windows. We use quality materials with excellent craftsmanship. And we work with insurance companies advocating for you. Remember, measure twice, cut once, and always do it with precision. Precision Exteriors.
Step into something new at Vernon Powell. Jumpstart your fall routine with Brooks and Hoka. Vernon Powell has Delmarva's largest selection of Hoka, including Hoka Kids. Power through work with Dansko and Bionic. Wall-to-wall work boots and Carhartt apparel. Outfit your whole family for fall in fuzzy Uggs, comfy Hey Dude, or Birkenstocks with socks. Sparkling layered looks from E. Newton and Kendra Scott. Plus new apparel from brands like Patagonia, Pure Lore, North Face, and UGG at Vernon Powell in Salisbury and Rehoboth Beach.
It's a prosecutor's job to help keep families safe, and as state's attorney, I did so without apology, because I believe anyone who commits a heinous crime or anyone who harms a child must be held accountable. I worked with law enforcement and cut violent crime by 50%, and as county executive made investments to recruit and train more officers. I'm Angela Also Brooks, and I'm running for Senate because I never back down from tough jobs. That's why I approve this message.
In 1925, a simple bank ledger began journaling the transactions of life in Willards, Maryland. New houses, barns, and farm equipment. Growing families and businesses both big and small. A record through time of hardship and prosperity. 100 years ago, the founding of the Farmers Bank of Willards was vital to the town. 100 years later, banking has changed, but the Farmers Bank remains steadfast in its original mission, keeping and reinvesting millions of dollars right here for the benefit of our communities.
Brian, what's the difference between treated wood and composite decking?
Treated wood decking costs less, but requires a lot of maintenance over the years. Composite decking looks like wood, but won't fade, curl, or rot. It's insect resistant, maintenance free, and comes with a lifetime warranty. Get composite decking for the same price as treated lumber through October, extended just for you.
Paul Davis can bring the showroom to you as soon as tomorrow.
And we'll give you an estimate that day.
Call Paul Davis, the restoration and remodeling experts.
Delmarva's hit music station, 102.5 WBOC.
One more day to get through until the weekend, and the weather is certainly going to cooperate with any weekend plans. You will see that coming up here shortly. Live look into Ocean City, where it is 69 degrees, dew point is 60, so it is a very comfortable and pleasant evening with temperatures generally in the upper 60s to low 70s. We're at 70 in Millsboro, 68 Milton, 69 in Lewis, and we're at 71 in Seaford. Hit 76 today, so we were 2 degrees above that average high of 74, the record 88. Set back in 2002. So we continue to see coastal flood advisories up through 4 a.m. Places around the Indian River Inlet. Watch out for some localized flooding across the bay as well. Cambridge, Crisfield, some minor inundation during high tide cycles, but we are precipitation free throughout much of the eastern half of the country. This front, weak moisture start front, will push through tomorrow night, providing us with some cloud covers. But as I mentioned, it has been dry. It has been dry throughout much of the area. You'd see moderate drought throughout much of Sussex County, especially along the coast. And you could see some severe drought there off to the west, extreme drought. But it has been dry considering we've had multiple systems move through that haven't really provided us with much rain. 6 to 10 day precip outlook is going to be generally dry, so not expecting any big rain makers. Partly cloudy to mostly cloudy skies overnight. Could see some areas of fog by daybreak. We will see mostly cloudy skies throughout the day tomorrow, but still a mild day with temperatures getting into the upper 70s. Some areas could touch that 80-degree mark across the eastern shore. Most of us will be generally in the 70s. Now, as we get into the afternoon tomorrow, we are looking dry, cloud cover, looking good for football action tomorrow evening. Could see a sprinkle, maybe some clouds to start Saturday, but overall looking very nice Saturday afternoon under mostly sunny skies, and we're going to continue that sunshine into Sunday before we see another weak front move through. As I mentioned, any plans outdoors this weekend, we are looking very nice. More clouds than sun Friday, some clouds to start Saturday, but Saturday afternoon mostly sunny, and then wall-to-wall sunshine into sunny, and the Sunday very comfortable under mostly sunny skies. Another weak front moves through Monday. This is going to reinforce some cooler air as well. Again, not a lot of rain associated with this front, maybe a sprinkle or two Monday morning, and we are in for quite a dry stretch of weather starting next week as well. So the weekend looking very nice, 79 for your Saturday, mostly sunny skies in the Sunday. There's that weak front Monday, and then look at that. Temperature struggling to get to the 70-degree mark with overnight lows in the 40s.
All right, sounds good. Looks like it's going to be a nice week, Chris. Indian River School District is hosting their first ever community festival. This event will take place Saturday, October 5th from 10 to 2, and it'll be located at the campuses of the Howard T. Ennis School and Sussex Central High School. This free event will have food, games, entertainment, family-friendly activities, and helpful resources provided by Indian River Schools and community organizations. They'll be providing families with bus transportation to the festival from several local elementary schools.
The holiday season will be here before you know it, and with that means the return of Draper Media's Bless Our Children campaign. Through generous donations, we do our best to make sure every child has a present to open Christmas morning. We do that by supporting charities that handpick families in need. We're accepting funding applications for those nonprofits through October 18th.
And we're heading to week 5 of the NFL season, and it's going to be a big one for Sunday Night Football when the Pittsburgh Steelers take on the Dallas Cowboys. Coverage starts at 7 p.m. right here on CoastTV.
The Delmarva Sports Network from the Wawa Studios.
And on Game of the Night, we have a Henlope and South battle on the gridiron happening now. Laurel hosting Woodbridge. The Raiders stand at 3-1 on the year after falling last week to Sussex Central. But this game is a big one for Woodbridge, their first district game of the season, which can determine playoffs for these two teams. The Bulldogs are without their star player Tate Walls and entered with a .500 record after a loss to Caravel. Laurel is looking to get back in the win column at home as this game just began live on our DSN channel. To a crosstown showdown in Bayside football, Bennett is searching for their second win of the season as they take on Parkside, who is hoping to move above 500. The Rams are coming off a 58-6 victory over Kent County, while the Clippers are fueled by a 20-15 loss to Queen Anne's last week. This matchup is happening right now on DSN+. And tonight on The Final Score at 11 p.m., check out highlights from those games, plus Holly Grove facing Sussex Tech in field hockey and Cape taking on Cesar Rodney in boys soccer. That'll do it for sports. Have a great night, everyone.
Welcome to the brand new Baths by Spicer Brothers showroom. Experience the future of bathroom remodeling. Baths by Spicer Brothers is Delmarva's exclusive BCI Elite dealer, offering more selections, styles, and colors, including options like the laser etched tile pattern system. Made in the USA, built for beauty and performance, our baths are durable, mold resistant, and guaranteed for life.
With no money down, no interest, and no payments until 2026, you have no reason to wait.
Call Baths by Spicer Brothers today because you deserve the best.
This morning's weather forecast courtesy of Baths by Spicer Brothers, a Delmarva tradition for over 20 years.
When your floor starts showing signs of wear and tear from all the fun and games, Carpet and Tile Mart makes it easy to afford and install new flooring within a week. Carpet and Tile Mart, available, affordable, at your service.
Foul odors, discolored water, are you running out of hot water more quickly? These are all signs of sediment buildup in your water heater. And as the buildup becomes more severe, it can even cause a premature tank failure. Flushing the tank periodically can prevent these problems. FH Fur has you covered. Get a water heater flush for $49. That's right, a complete water heater flush for only $49. Act now and get a plumbing inspection free.
877-CALL-FUR, FHFur.com.
Rural communities are on the front lines of a changing climate. Farmers can implement climate-smart practices that improve soil health, nutrient management, and energy efficiency. These practices improve our profitability, resiliency, and help to open new markets.
We know voluntary conservation works and are committed to working with farmers and forest landowners to leverage resources to increase climate resiliency through conservation practices. To learn more about climate-smart practices, scan this QR code to find your local USDA service center.
Now is actually the time to get your house ready for winter weather.
Call All Exteriors and get your loose shingles or siding repaired now.
Bill will send someone as soon as tomorrow to assess your repair and give you a quote on the spot.
Even if you don't have the budget for a whole new roof, making a repair now can prevent more costly damage later.
Get 25% off any roofing or siding repair, plus free financing if you need it.
Call today for a free inspection.
Roofing, siding, gutters, decking, and windows. All Exteriors.
Carpet and Tile Mart, we've got thousands of in-stock flooring solutions for every room. Now save up to 50% off plus 0% financing up to 36 months. Hurry in before the sale is over. Only at Airbase Carpet and Tile Mart Flooring Supercenters.
Celebrate the season with the 4 best days of fall at Sunfest. Experience the ultimate celebration of food, drinks, arts, crafts, and entertainment along the boards from October 24th to the 27th. Embrace fall by enjoying a seaside tractor ride, chilling around a beach bonfire, navigating a corn maze, or participating in a pet and bicycle event. Shop around over 200 arts and crafts vendors. Immerse yourself in music with an incredible lineup of free musical performances. Enjoy the free family fun all day. For more information, visit ococean.com/sunfest.
WRDE First Alert Weather, brought to you by Ocean City, Maryland.
And we are seeing some dry conditions, partly cloudy skies, temperatures falling into the lower 60s, eventually the upper 50s overnight with some areas of fog developing. Your First Alert weather phone is always open, and that 10-day forecast looking very nice, Charlie and Christina. Very dry and some nice fall-like air by next week.
All right, well, thanks for joining us here for Coast TV News at 6.
For more news, more local weather, download our Coast TV News app.
The NBC Nightly News is up next.
And we're going to see you later tonight for Coast TV News at 11. Have a great evening.